guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are having a great day today. So today's video is going to be a fun one because it's a product review. You know, whenever I get products, normally I incorporate them into some other videos, kind of let you know my feedback on them really quickly. But this is such a fun eyeshadow palette that I thought that it needed its own video. So the palette we're going to be playing with today, this is from the brand Puurfect Diary. I started to say Private Diary, but from Puurfect Diary, and this is the number 9 cat eyeshadow palette. They actually have a whole series where they do different palettes inspired by different animals, and the color stories on them are very, they're very unique. I really like the way they look. I'll make sure I have a few of them here on the screen for you in case you want to check them out. But the one we're going to be playing with today is the number 9 cat. So yes, if you're interested in this little eyeshadow palette here and want to see how it performs, because look at those shades, make sure you keep on watching this video, of course, and I appreciate if you take a quick second to hit that subscribe button, because why not? If you like to talk about makeup, skincare, subscription boxes, anything in the beauty space, I would love to have you hang out with us. Alright, so now without further ado, let's get into this beautiful palette. Okay, so I really didn't get to show you a good look at it in the introduction, so let's go ahead and put it on the screen here. Get yourself a really good look at this eyeshadow palette. It is a cool tone neutral palette, and you do have a mixture of matte shades. There's some sequin shades in here, shimmers, foils, and I'm a huge fan of the foils. It's actually what I have all over the lid here, and I love the way it catches the light. They performed really, really nicely. But more about the brand. This is from Puurfect Diary. They are a Chinese makeup brand. And I really like these palettes. The way they're designed, the color story is very beautiful. The packaging is adorable. I love how this one, they made it really, really slick on the eyes so that it kind of, catches your eye whenever you're looking at it. And the rest of it is smooth except this little section here with the leaves around it. You can hear that texture in there. And also on the back, where it just looks like hair, it's actually embossed, so you can almost feel the hairs on it. I don't know why they didn't do it on the front. Maybe there was just too much going on, but I think that would have been a little extra touch to it. The only negative thing I'll say about the packaging, as much effort as they put into this and made it so beautiful, they really didn't do much with the outer packaging. Kind of straightforward to the point, not a whole lot going on, but I can appreciate the simplicity of it. But back to the actual eyeshadow palette itself, each of their palettes come with a duo-ended eyeshadow brush. And I used it for today's look, and it's very soft, and it did pretty well on the job. The brush performed really well, but the only thing I didn't really get a chance to test it out was how it did with applying the shimmer shades or the foil shades. I just went in with my fingertips for that, but I'm assuming there's not going to be any issue with it because these brushes picked up a ton of product. You have a very nice size mirror in here, and it comes with a little cover to protect it from the shadows. And this does include a total of 12 shades in different finishes, and one of the shades is embossed with a little cat paw on it. Very cute, nice little detail there. The overall vibe of this eyeshadow palette, when I created the look today, it's kind of giving me like cool girl vibes, and not just because it's a cool tone palette, but it's just, I don't know, it just seems like I don't really do many neutral eyeshadow looks in this channel, but this one, it just hits right. It did really, really well. And I've had this makeup on for hours. Probably why my foundation doesn't look the best in the world, because I meant to film this video much earlier, but I got sidetracked watching White Lotus on HBO. Raise your hand if you know what that show is. I'm only on season 1 and I haven't finished it, so no spoilers. But it has been performing really, really well. The shadows themselves have a lot of lasting power, and I went in with a base from Ace Beauty, or Beauty, however you say it. I used a eyeshadow primer, so far it's doing really, really well. So all that being said, the retail value on this palette is $38, and if anyone is interested in purchasing this, I will have it linked down below. This isn't sponsored. They just gifted this for me to do a review on, so that's what I'm doing. So if you want to see this eyeshadow palette in action and see how I created this eye look today, make sure you keep on watching. And really quickly, I did also pair it with one of their lip products. This is the Floating Light Lip Gloss, and I have featured this in a previous video, but I went with more of the natural tone to go with this look just because there's so much emphasis on the eyes. It's a little bit smokier than I normally do. I went in with black liner. I just went a little bit extra with eyes and really wanted to bring the drama to the look. So yeah, if you want to see how I created this look, then make sure you keep on watching, and I'll come back with my final thoughts. Although you probably already know how I feel about it. But anyways, hope you enjoy watching. So that is how I created this kind of a smoky, dramatic eyeshadow look. I love this. I absolutely love the way they performed. Everything blended really well. Everything was super pigmented. The only thing that I will make, it's not a negative comment on, but it's just an observation. These two shades here, they are your highlight shades, and they're not, most people prefer like the overly shimmery, you know, super impactful highlights. These are more subtle. They're pearl shades, and I actually really like these. First off, I went in with goat's milk in the inner corner. It did a really good job of brightening the inner corner, but it added just a nice yellow gold sheen to it. I can't talk today. Yellow gold, just a sheen of it. Really, really pretty. Actually, this would be nice as a highlighter for my face as well. But the upper shade here, this one is called Canned Food. It has the cute little imprint on it. I put that on the brow bone because I love a brow bone highlight, but I don't want anything too shimmery, so the pearl actually worked perfect for me. It just adds the softest touch to catch the light ever so slightly. And it worked out pretty well for me. I think it would be a little bit more brighter on someone who has a deeper skin tone, but for me it worked out really, really well. And I apologize. I said earlier that this was $38, but it's actually $35. So it makes it an even better deal. I think this one's really good, and I wouldn't mind trying a few more of their collections because I've got it pulled up on the website here. And a lot of these are neutral palettes. Like there's a bunch of warm tones in here. There's more cool tones. If you like those beautiful yellow golds with the emeralds, they're in here with the leopard palette. There is one in here that is a bunch of pastel shades, and it looks so pretty. It's the butterfly palette. The only one that I'm having a little bit of issue with, there's one here that is listed as the #1, and it says Piggy, but when you look at the palette, it looks like a little dog on it. And I'm a little bit confused about that. And it's a shame because the palette here has the most pigment on there, like it has more of your bright, vivid colors in it. Like there's red, and there's purple, green, sky blue, a nice yellow. This is probably more up my alley, but the fact that it's showing two different pictures, I'm not really sure which one it is. And this is directly on their website. So this one performed really, really well. If you like cool tones, I think you would really enjoy this palette. But if you're wanting to switch it up and try something a little bit different, I think the little dog, or the, you know, that I'm showing on here, I'll try to have the Piggy one on here as well. I'll do a separate Google search for that. The butterfly, and then the goldfish. I think those would be the three that I would love to add to my collection today. Especially the goldfish, because it just seems to have a nice mixture of different textures in it, and it looks like there's really rich, just beautiful colors in here. And the packaging is cute, of course. I think this would be a really good company to choose from, and I do know they offer a full face of products, so you can try out lots of different things. Their packaging is beautiful and everything. And I will say this is my experience with them after them sending this and then the lip glosses. Both times those were gifted to me, but you could tell whenever they tracked or whenever they were shipped out, and they give a longer estimated time for it to arrive. I will say that it got here ridiculously fast. Like it got here much faster than what they say online. They are a Chinese company, so it does take a little bit to ship it over here, but they must have people over here where they're shipping from in the US. It was just a super quick process. But yes, guys, thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. And if you're interested in purchasing this or any others, I will have it linked down below. If you have something like this in your collection, whether you're using this specific eyeshadow palette or if you have something with a similar color story, make sure to comment down below and let me know if you tried to recreate this look. But yes, guys, thank you again. Hope you're having a great day or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys!